right, let's see which map we're going to be playing on, my good lady and gentlemen. Where it is, 7-map pool, 6 out, 1 left in Oregon is where GT will take us to. Consulate, yeah, not recently having some difficulties on it. But
and that's the way it's gone as Tempra have kind of stepped up.
More of my discs are going up. The smoke canister will be deployed, and that will be covering up that Selma that just got tossed in to create an angle towards Void. Uno finds one onto P4 as well, and suddenly we're back into a 3-on-3 situation. Make that a 3-on-2 situation as Uno is inside and managed to pick up 2 kills. SiegeGG, however, responded to Pengu, who came down to blue.
5 seconds left. He's still got to stick the diffuser or find 2 kills. They do not have to overstretch or overstress, and, well, the timer ticks out. Chaoxis ends up locking it down the round into the back of Uno. It was built upon a surprise strike. 2 bodies dropped in the opening 30 seconds. On now then 20 seconds. Every player still on the board. So late in the game, the first finally falls. They find their way through and they get the trade as they dig themselves in, but Attic is starting to fall as well. Durs are locking them in. They're going to try and stick the diffuser in amongst the chaos. Citizens holding the angle and nobody's swinging on it. They don't seem to know. Void just shows up at the last second, but Pengu gets the eyes, and the idea is the only one left though as he goes and tries to gun. He is unfortunately shut down. And steady, Chaoxis is going to be potentially the lock-off here. There he is, and there he goes, but he somehow, Durza is the one that's able to find one back down the stairs, and SiegeGG gets one of his own. Well, it's suffering them again. Kanto round the corner. Another Tempra player just pops up out of nowhere.
So strong right here in Oregon. They're probably going to be able... There we have it. That is the trio that's coming in. Tempra are leading with a huge margin. They are 3-0 up. If they manage to win this game, P4 doesn't seem to know who's on the other side. Here we have it. Moves in, gets that kill, and decides to move back up the tower stairs as Kenta picks up a kill to Durza. P4 still on the roam, still on the prowl, and he's going to be picked up eventually. Kenta picks him up, and this is probably the best situation T2 have found themselves in.
We've seen them struggle every single time with the dying throws. The success story that they are trying to write is written upon digging in at the right time, but SiegeGG's there to strike in his time of his own. Void creeps up and hears the audio, and oh no! Things are starting to slip through their fingers and get into the sudsy storm of this laundry. Tempra somehow yet again pull around, and that's the big worry at this moment in time, because a loose Tempra seems to be a destructive Tempra. There's the first kill. Goes in the favor of Virtue. 20 seconds more than they had before, but it's still not a huge amount of time as Void takes care of Kantorakeri and gets him out of the equation. Blood splatters the walls, but you need to splatter a little bit more, and there it is. The swing and the trade goes down. 2 more bodies and a third to meet them as they look in the final 14 seconds. Pengu is stuck in a position, but with a flicker of health, he's going to try and get the diffuser down. Uno wants to get control of Attic, but can't quite make it work. Yet again, we find Pengu in a 2 versus 1 in this situation. Yet again, we find him low on time. This time, however, he's able to get one. Can't quite see the second. They've run. Looped away, and the timer ticks again. Well, this is a bit of pace that we haven't really seen before from them, and well, SiegeGG shuts down Citizen with the shotgun. Uno suffers a sliver of damage. They're getting the drone and controller split. P4 pops the C4 to make sure he can get out of there, but he doesn't quite make it all the way. Dropped as he tried to escape split. SiegeGG the only one left. 40 seconds, and we've seen Vertical be a little bit costly here, but it's going to actually pay the price as Kantorakeri is the one that suffers. Pengu has the time to drop the diffuser and get it sorted. Oh, no. Cleanly cut out of the way by SiegeGG, but you assume Pengu's going to get the drop, and he does. G2. Well, it's not a flawless 6-0 half, at least.
It's not the flawless 6-0 indeed. Not so flawless half coming in after a very good round here. Seems like some quick openings will be into place, and a good frag for P4 to start things off. Was perfectly read what Uno tried to do right there. The pre-fire came in.
Because that's the one who shot the drone, but the Jaeger pushed up and was unaware of the body coming from blue. Pengu, the one who got the drone, was able to get the man as well and pushes up. They've gone with 3 different angles, 1 in freezer, 1 on laundry, and 1 on the tower stairs as well. They are putting a little bit of a risk here, and they've got to make sure that it pays off.
Virtue now has the opportunity to peek into the laundry stairs, managed to get that 1 kill, knows 1 will be in laundry and in the freezer as well. I mean, as Pengu picks up on P4, it is very unlikely that Chaoxis is going to be able to find both these kills here. Sweeps around, manages to pick up 1, and now knows that the last player will be on the top floor, but he's right above the hatch. So even if he manages to get a plant down, he will be lost. The Banshee will make sure that he's not going to be able to move up to the stairs and go back in time either. And no way. Durza.
Do it.
Okay, this is a push. This is a very quick rush coming in. Surely they have a drone on site. They know exactly what will be clear, but there is a Prisma right there. So as soon as Amaru will fly through, she will be spotted out. They know exactly what's going to be going on right now because here you have it. Hot Pink's coming in. Virtue will be taking a bit of damage right here. Shinka will be going down for the plants as Void gets taken down. 45 seconds will soon be on the clock, but this is a very quick take here from Tempra. And the question is, will Uno land his C4 in time? Here he comes. Will pick up one kill, but not the one that they needed because, well, we have still Shinka alive. Keoxys as well, and Shinka will be able to pick up yet another kill. That's a fake call to come through because surely they thought it was going to be clear and they knew the plant was down there, but it's in a 3v3 situation with one member still on the bomb and another kill comes through. B4 able to land it. Pengu and Uno now need to bring it back, and otherwise it might be looking pretty grim for them.
Well, it's Amaru in the hands of a French team seems to be leading to less success as they dig themselves in. Pengu, yet again, you find yourself in a 3 versus 1 situation in dorms, and yet again, unfortunately, it goes away from you. Tempra. It took a lot of courage.
The damage being done, those are quite low. Void will go down. Kenta picks up that kill. Now Pengu needs to follow up with the next one. Otherwise, it might go back into Tempra's favor, but it's going to be Citizen that manages to pick up a kill. Then Pengu follows up as well. Keoxys goes down. It's all up to P4 now in a 1v4 situation. Will be flanked from the back, and that means G2 get yet another round. Starting that comeback. They only need 3 more rounds to go to the major. We're counting down for both these teams. This might mean the end of G2 and their major dreams as it is coming down to these last 40 seconds. This could be the potential last round to come in as Durza swings around yet again and picks up his double kill. It's up to Pengu and Uno now. The 2 men have to make this clutch happen. Then there's 30 seconds on the clock that they might use to their advantage. That is the one tool, the one ally they have here because there's no more utility left. As the bomb goes down, 45 seconds will be left. Are G2 able to make this comeback happen? Is Uno able to make this comeback happen because he's all alone now?
Well, we said he was the player who hadn't quite been able to find his way into this game, and now he's got to find his way through the biggest eventuality possible. Finally, takes care of the Zofia. It's 2 bodies down, but 3 still left to go. 1 out on blue. Looks to try and do the shield spin on the body that he knows where it is, but is concerned about, well, exactly that. The crossfire leads to success. Tempra lead to 3 points, and wow! What a story the Tempra fans and social media can write home about Phase 2.
Tempra with an absolute miracle run to come in here. They managed to fight themselves out of the relegations. They have managed to fight themselves up to the major. And now they will be here.